Myself, Dr. Ravikant Pathak, and I'm going to start your class. In the last video lecture, we have discussed about the different types of the tissue, 4 different types of the tissue: muscular tissue, connective tissue, epithelial tissue, as well as nerve tissue. So in this video lecture, we will talk about that is cockroach, second portion of this chapter, and the name of this topic is the cockroach morphology as well as anatomy. So you know very well in this chapter they have given the 3 different organisms. So frog as well as earthworm and one more also you can say cockroach. But we will talk about only here cockroach because about the point of view or point of NEET exam. So it is the very important and they have included only the cockroach in your NEET syllabus. Okay, so we will talk about only the cockroach and whether it may be asked or not asked, but you should to know cockroach they have included in your syllabus, NEET syllabus. Clear? So we are going to discuss about the cockroach. So first we have discussed in the previous topic about the tissue, and you know cell, then tissue system, then organ system, and individual. So here we are going to discuss about the organ and organ system. Okay, so organ system, that means you can say individual. So if you read, each organ in our body is made up of one or more types of the tissue. You know very well our body, they are generally derived from the organ, and every organ is generally made up of the tissue. So here they have given one example, that is the heart, and these heart consist of the 4 different types of the tissue like epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, as well as neural tissue. So these 4 different types of the tissue which is found in the heart. So heart have the every types of the tissue. Okay, so now we will see here cockroach. So cockroach, that means their scientific name is the Periplaneta americana. So their scientific name is the Periplaneta americana. So why we are saying Periplaneta americana? Because this is the native of America. This is the native of America. If we'll see, so this is ubiquitous in nature. Why ubiquitous in nature? Because they have the 2 specific property by which they can live anywhere. So first is the omnivores. If we'll see, so they have given it is the omnivores, and second, a very specific characteristic, the presence of chitinous exoskeleton, chitinous exoskeleton, and due to this exoskeleton they have ability to survive anywhere. They can resist their body temperature and other thing. So due to this they have able to survive anywhere. So due to this cockroach is the ubiquitous, means present throughout the world. Okay, if we'll see the morphology, so in this topic we will discuss only the morphology of cockroach. Before I am going to discuss about the morphology, so we will see about the taxonomy of the cockroach. So kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, class Insecta, and superorder Dictyoptera. So sometime what happens, they have already asked in NEET examination and they have given the order Dictyoptera. So order Dictyoptera, so that means if they have not given the order Blattaria, if I have not given the order Blattaria, so then what you will consider? You will consider the order Dictyoptera. Yes, order Dictyoptera. If they have not if they have given both order superorder Dictyoptera and order Blattaria, so then what will be the correct order is the Blattaria. Clear? Correct order is the Blattaria and super order is the Dictyoptera. So you are understanding? If both have given Dictyoptera and Blattaria, so what will be the correct order? So correct order is the Blattaria. If Blattaria have not given, only they have given the Dictyoptera, so then you can understand the Dictyoptera. So this question I have already studied and I saw. So due to this I am emphasizing this. So don't get confused between order, that is super order, and order. Okay. So order and then family Blattidae, and genus Periplaneta, and species is the Americana. Okay. So we will see here morphology of the cockroach. So cockroach have the long antenna. If you see, so they have the long antenna. You know their body have the 2 pairs. So 2 pairs of the antenna. So here they have the not 2 pairs, 1 pairs, which have the 1 pairs of the antenna. Clear? and these antenna act as a sensory receptor. So these antenna act as a sensory receptor, and they also have the legs, 3 pairs of the legs, and these legs arise in the thoracic region. So first is the prothoracic, second is the mesothoracic, and third is the metathoracic. So these three pairs of the legs found in the thoracic region of the cockroach. Okay, and here they have also the flat extension of the upper body wall. So their body all have the flat extension, in which head they have the hide. Conceal means hide. So their head is the hidden. Their head is the hidden. Okay. They are nocturnal. Nocturnal means this is the night worker. You can say this works generally perform their work in the night. Okay. Omnivores. This is the omnivores means you can say this. I had already told you to this. They are able to anywhere it can live. Okay, omnivorous property, it can be eat anything. Okay, and live in the damp places throughout the world. Damp places means dirty places, or where waste disposed, sewage, these places generally it is found. They have become resident of human homes and thus for serious pest and vector for the several diseases. It means you can say it is generally you already seen at your home, so it means it is also found in your homes. Okay, and this is the vectors, it is also considered as a vector of the several disease, and we know very well. So there is the two different types, one is the genetical, another is the contagious disease. Okay, one is the inherited, another is the contagious disease. So contagious means if anybody will touch, so that means they will cause this disease. Okay, so these contagious disease, you can say they can be transmit with the if you touch anyone to another, so it can be transmit. But sometimes these contagious disease is the two different type. One is the directly transmit if you will touch to another, and another involves play a very important role as a vector. Vector also involves in the transmission of these disease. Clear? Vector play also very important role transmission of these disease. Clear? So now here they have given they act as a vector. If we see the morphology, so here next they have given the morphology of the cockroach. So the adult cockroach of common species, which is known as the Periplaneta americana. So their scientific name is the Periplaneta americana. Okay. If you see these have the bodies cockroach segmented, you know very well. In case of the annelids, their body also have the different types of the segment, which is also known as the metamerism. So this metamerism, it is also found in case of the cockroach, that means arthropods and some chordates, as well as annelids. These have the metamerism property or segmentation property. So here their body is also segmented and divide and distinct. They are divisible into three distinct regions. So first you can say first is the head, second is the thorax, and third is the abdomen. So their body is divided into three different regions. First is the head, second is the thorax, and last one is the abdomen. Clear? So these three different regions are distinct regions found in the body of cockroach. So their body is the segmented. Clear? So like annelids, their body is also segmented. Okay, the entire body is covered by a hard, I had already told, due to this property. So cockroach is the ubiquitous, means throughout the world this is the present. So they are covered by a hard chitinous exoskeleton, brown in color and made up of the homopolysaccharide, which is made up of, so next that is N-acetylglucosamine. N-acetylglucosamine, these are generally considered as a composite, that is considered basic unit of the chitin, and chitin is a homopolysaccharide which provide the highly resistant structure to the chitin. So highly resistant structure to the cockroach, not chitin. So highly resistant structure to the cockroach, by which they can survive in extreme temperature, extreme environment. Okay, so we will see here